It happened again, folks. It's happening again. I'm stuck in the damn Chinese closet. They've done it to me again. I think it's because I've angered the wrong people. I think it's because I've said something I can't take back, and they've trapped me in here. You see, I've been on a journey. I've been on a journey, folks. I've been to the city of Chengdu, China, in the Sichuan region. And I spoke with an ancient high priest. Here he is. I spoke with him and I said, I hate you, ancient high priest from the Sungxingdui ancient civilization ruins. I said, I hate you. And then, god damn it, he used his powers. They've lost the magical art that allowed him to trap me in the Chinese closet, but he can still do it. He can still do it, and he's tapped into that kind of ancient power. And he trapped me in here again, and I'm stuck in here again, and I should not have... I just got out of there, and now here I am again. For 85 days I have a turn. So here I am playing Gen 3 OU. It's the only thing they'll let me do in this Chinese closet. They don't let me do other things, unfortunately, so that's a toughie. Tough one for Jim. It's alright, we're getting defeated by William here. As tends to happen. I've been on a real trip, folks. You know what I did the other day? I went to a Chinese theater to watch the Backrooms film. I was surprised to learn that they're even showing it in China. A lot of films don't show in China. They're showing Backrooms. I went to the theater, and the theater itself was a liminal space. There was no one in there. There was nobody in the theater. In the building that leads up to the 3rd floor of the theater, there was no one around. There's a bunch of empty retail space, and there were kids playing badminton on the bottom floor. You'd think in like a shopping mall people would be shopping. No, there was a bunch of empty shops and kids playing badminton. And so I went to the 3rd floor. It said movie 3rd floor, so I listened to the signage. And the lady at the theater directed me to Theater 3. Backrooms was not showing in Theater 3. I looked at my ticket and saw the number 2, so I went to Theater 2, and then the Backrooms was showing. It was just me and a single middle-aged woman who had AirPods in, who was sitting in the center of the theater, who was also viewing the Backrooms film. There was just 2 individuals in the showing. Goodness, it was an absurd experience, and the film didn't help my anxiety with the... Goodness gracious, that was a frightening film. I thought it was good, though. I thought it was a good one. What did you guys think of the Backrooms film? Would you go in there? I go in there. I go in just to see what's happening. Is that Gungwei? Ni hao, Pongyo? Needs I Zhongguo ma. No. Damn it, Gengui. Oh, this is Sage Juice. I think this is one of my viewers. What the hell? No, this is the guy who I trapped with the slow bro, damn it. It's all coming back to me. No, not you. You're my first opponent? What? Sage Juice. It's the guy I trapped with the fun bro. What the... I mean, what in tarnation? He's defeating me right now. Do I just get 2 hit by this? That's... No. I've squeezed out a KO in Gengui. Can you believe it? Gengui, you... I thought you would be the death of me. Not today. Oh, folks. I also went to the city of Chongqing. There are vlogs coming. I promise you there are vlogs coming. There's one out already that you may have seen where I ate all sorts of insane foods. We met our local friends from the Sichuan region. They're Sichuan locals, and they said, you must try our favorite specialty items. You must try our favorite specialty items. Rabbit head, pig intestine, rabbit eyeball, pig brain, kidney, goose intestine, back to back. You must try our specialties. You must try our specialties. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You would never focus punch again. What, are you out of your mind? Oh yeah, water absorb. True, man. This is so true. Wahoo! Let me tell you, brain is actually kind of tasty. The things that the zombies from Plants vs. Zombies will say to people. No, you don't understand. Brain is pretty tasty. No. Look, try the Mapo Tofu brain and then come back to me, folks. You try it. You try it and come back to me. Okay, well, I got you this time, Sage Juice. You would never do it again. Go for the Toxic this time to play around the... Oh, you punched on the... That's alright. I was low anyway and I poisoned you. I'll take that as an okay exchange. Wahoo! No Gengwe means I can spin. And you're poisoned, so I like the 1v1 scenario. I'll spin for the road. Oh yeah. I think I prefer an HP bug over a additional layer. Just to get you deceased. Just to end you. And now I'll go for the additional layer. Woohoo! Yoo-hoo! Folks, a lot of you have been asking if the asynchronous chat will return, and I do have it loaded up. I had to dust it off from the cupboard and get it loaded up, but there's no chat messages yet because it's out of sync. You see, you know, it's asynchronous, so we're gonna have to wait until it loads some chat messages to display, so you guys can leave asynchronous chat comments. If you're not familiar, the asynchronous chat is a very incredible technology that allows you to chat asynchronously through... I basically pretend that YouTube comments are Twitch chat messages, and I pretend that I'm streaming when it's in fact a video. They're saying it's what an insane person does. I have an example here from before. This is asynchronous chat messages from like last year, I believe. And it's people asking, see, even they're confused. Both chat messages so far have asked like, how do I get in the asynchronous chat? What is the asynchronous chat? What is that? I guess it's sort of funny to use year-old chat messages here. Let's do that. How does one chat in the asynchronous? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Hello, I am asynchronously in 2026. Good chat message from BMizSCF from, I presume, a year ago. Will I wake? No. I was really betting the house on Zapdos waking up ever, but it never happened. And I believe it's over. They just click. Unless they miss a Meteor Mash, I suppose. Woohoo! Didn't happen. GG to Sage Juice. GG. Woohoo! I am a person, says person from a year ago. Am I a person? I'm more of an idea, I think. I'm like a concept. Good start. We got a KO on Zap there. Beautiful. You guys people? Is the concept of a person just a made-up label made by like Richard Dawkins or someone? Did Richard Dawkins just make that up and then we just decided that's what we are? Maybe I can be more than a person. 2024 is for Shaboozey. So it's a different commenter. You guys see the Shaboozey Funko Pop? Wait a second. You guys got to see this. Sorry, that was the Sun Xingdui High Priest. Don't mess with him. He'll trap you in the Chinese closet, believe me. Do not mess with this ancient High Priest of Sun Xingdui. Okay, he's gonna get you. Shaboozey Funko Pop. Sorry, this must be shown to you because it's important. I'm sorry to my opponent here who's gonna have to wait a moment, but we just have to... Have you guys seen the Shaboozey Funko Pop? It's actually on sale right now for 30% off. Holy. The Shaboozey Funko Pop is probably the best product I've ever seen. He's trapped in a damn... me and Shaboozey can relate. He's trapped inside this box. I'm trapped inside of a Chinese closet. You see. We're not so different, you and I. You know, Shaboozey, we're not so different. Me and you are not so disparate. Okay, do you think opponent would explode there? No, I got 2 crits back to back. They're saying I'm a lucker. It's okay. I say it's okay. What do I mean by that? It's okay. I'm like justifying to myself my own luck. It just happens in life that you get positive fortune from time to time. What are you gonna do? A week beat up? That song already played. Let's skip that. Woohoo! Oh, Cloyster lived and got Salackberry? What the hell are they talking about? People are making up concepts. The 99% damage on a Thunderbolt into proc a Salackberry? You're faster anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go Sif actually to sand chip you. Explode. Critical explode. I think I'm totally fine with that. I think I'll take that in stride. Yeah. Folks, can I also tell you that kidney is not as bad as you'd think? Sometimes it's good to try a food that is completely... It seems disgusting to you and you've never had it before. Because you learn something about yourself. A while ago I tried a tripe and I realized it was tasty and I liked it. That's cow stomach. That's cow stomach. It's like a nice chewy hot pot ingredient, folks. It's good. It's good. Okay, it's good. It's yummy. I'm not weird. You're weird, actually. It just occurred to me that the asynchronous chat is still playing. What are they saying? Who else is still listening in 2025? Thank you, Bruno and Mark, for 10 years of Uptown Funk. I couldn't have said it better myself. Damn. My chatters are just smart as ever, aren't they? Bruno and Mark really killed it when they made that. Mark Brunson? Mark Brandon? Marlon Brando? Was it? Who made Uptown Funk Sif? I'm gonna preserve... Why even take the damage on Zapdos? In fact, I get Pursuit trapped. Because I'm a fool. It's okay, I think I can handle one Swampert. I think one Swampert will be just alright. That'll be just fine. Woohoo! Something you realize when you spend some time in China, folks, I think, is that you realize the concept of things being weird or not weird is completely arbitrary, and it's based on the culture that is around you. Because there's things happening in China that, to me, are completely bizarre, but to Chinese people are actually totally normal and everyday. Like, for example, just out the door here is a man selling watermelons, and he's looping the advertisement for his watermelon shop ad infinitum, and he's screeching and screaming in a megaphone. And, you know, if this would happen in the Australian streets, I think that the police would be called and everyone would be furious. But here in China, no one is commenting on it. Everyone's walking by as if nothing is happening. And I'm just hearing a man saying, like, watermelons, special, get watermelons. You want to sell watermelons? And it's the same loop. It's about 10 seconds that loops forever. It goes until 10 p.m. And no one is reacting whatsoever to this. No one is reacting at all. Because they're so accustomed to just loud noises happening all the time that this is just par for the course. This is what they do. This is how things are. You know what else is completely bizarre to Chinese people? Breakfast cereal. To us, breakfast cereal is one of the most ordinary things of all time. You get like a wheat grain little granule, about 50 of those in a bowl and pour milk into it and eat that for breakfast. In fact, there's like a sense of childhood wonder associated with that. But Chinese people look at a breakfast cereal and they freak the hell out. They're like, "What are you eating? This is disgusting. It's like milk and rice, rice deep fried in oil with sugar and milk. What are you eating? Eat something normal, like a guogai mian, you idiot. Eat chongqing sha mian, you freaking moron. Why don't you have noodles with pork mince, you fool? Or like a rice porridge. What are you, an idiot?" When I told a Chinese person that I eat oats every day for breakfast, they acted like they felt sorry for me. They were like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you have to do that." He thought I was like making a noble sacrifice for my health and that I was suffering, when in fact I think oats are quite tasty and okay. He thought I was like a noble individual, like that. I could never do that. You're a hero, he said. And then they eat, malatuto, which is a rabbit head cooked in Chengdu spicy seasoning. An insanely spicy rabbit head that you eat by like breaking open the head and then eating the tongue and the brain and the eyeball of the rabbit and the cheek meat. That's considered normal here. I think that something being normal is purely based on I think nothing's normal and nothing's not normal. There's no such thing as anything being weird, actually. It's all just purely made up. If you live in a city where they eat rabbit heads, that's normal. Because you live in the rabbit head city. It's not like the act of eating a rabbit head is inherently anything. It's just an act. And whether it's normal or not is purely arbitrary based on the people around you deciding whether it's normal or not. So you sort of assimilate into that cultural belief, and then you realize that nothing is anything. And we're all just sort of worms in the dirt, and we're all going to die. That's what I think you realize when you come to China. Anyway, I'm gonna go punish Celebi here. What is this, offensive Celebi? I'm hoping they're frightened of HP Bug and they exit. Woohoo! All that I know is that there's an inherent value to the Shaboozey Funko Pop. That's what I can say, is that the Shaboozey Funko Pop is actually quite... I think across all cultures they can agree that the Shaboozey Funko Pop has like a real pull societally. And plus, especially when it's 30% off. Plus, I can use 4 interest-free payments with Afterpay. Imagine... I mean, for goodness sake. Imagine going into debt with Afterpay for the Shaboozey Funko Pop. You know, I just need that Shaboozey Funko Pop. I don't have $10.49 right now. God damn it, I need it. We're gonna go with the Afterpay method. 4 interest-free payments with Afterpay. I'll do anything to get my hands on that Shaboozey Funko Pop, and they will never take it from me. They will never deny me that. Don't talk to me until I've had my Shaboozey Funko Pop. I'm racking my brain to think of a Shaboozey based Funko Pop lyric, but I can't think of anything. He says everybody at the bar getting tipsy. How can you relate that back to Funko Pops? I've been thinking this whole time about that to try and make a little quip about it, but I can't. I can't do it. He's in a box. Something about being in a box and being a toy. In Toy Story 5, does the Shaboozey Funko Pop show up and do a bespoke performance of a bar song? Tipsy? Does that happen in Toy Story? I might have to go see that, if so. Furry lead, huh? I think I just, attack it. Because Geopongues in this one. You think in 1,000 years... Imagine if in 1,000 years... Like, very little is left of what modern society was, except for the Shaboozey Funko Pop. And then they assumed that this Shaboozey Funko Pop was like an idol worshipped by the people or something like that, and it has deep significance, but they can't put the pieces together and figure out what it all means. And they speak a whole different language by then, so they don't even know what, like, pop rocks Shaboozey means. But the only thing left of our civilization is the Shaboozey Funko Pop. What do you think they would do? The people who exist then, or maybe the aliens that find us after we're gone, and the only remnant is the Shaboozey Funko. Do you think they would, like, they probably think we were geniuses. They would probably believe that we are geniuses on Earth. That would be my assumption, anyway. Okay, I don't know if this team fits Gengwe, so I'm gonna go for the spin to even the odds. There is Gengwe, actually. Okay, we'll do this, and then I'm gonna go for the crunch. I feel as if this might do a stay in. I was correct. May have been relevant extra damage. Woohoo! So now we can spin, of course. Chatters are telling me so. What's the asynchronous chat on about while I'm speaking of all sorts? I believe the opposing player has made an over prediction which Jimothy can now exploit. I remember that one from like a year ago when I remember reading that one a year ago or so. You know that you guys know the Sanxing Dui ancient civilization ruins? You guys know that? Just outside Chengdu, you take a bus to the Sanxing Dui. You guys know what I'm saying? You guys don't even know that there's a ruins of an ancient civilization in Sichuan. You guys do not even know that. Well, there is, okay? Just let's accept this to be a truth, that there is an ancient civilization. Okay, let's just accept this as a fact right now. Okay, they did go for a rock slide right there. Wasn't sure if they would do that. Do you think that, like, historians are trying to figure out what the hell's up with the Sanxing Dui big high priest fella? They're trying to figure out what's up with this dude. Great image, by the way, Jim. Very low-res image of Sanxing Dui high priest. Very majestic statue in real life. Very big and tall. With long limbs. Do you think that this was, like, the equivalent of a Funko Pop in their society, and they actually looked down on it? Like, oh, the high priest? How typical. Do you think the ancient people were like, oh, the high priest, wow. This crap again. Oh, like it's a Funko Pop, like it's nothing to them. But we're trying to figure out what the ancient mystery is, but it's actually just in fact a Funko Pop. Ancient version. You know, and then... But maybe we are clouded by modern times to devalue the cultural significance of a Funko Pop, and maybe a Funko Pop is actually quite deeply rich, and people 1,000 years from now will be not romanticizing the past, but actually seeing it for what it truly is, and realizing that the Funko Pop Shaboozey is more meritorious than they would have you believe, you know? What are you gonna double to Doug? I'm going to wish for a better future here. I think wishing up Zapdos is worth my time, even though it may allow you to, like, defeat me. Do you think maybe in a million years they'll discover my video? Wait, why did Earthquake do so little? That's crazy. Well, you probably beat me 1v1 because you have Earthquake. Because that does more to me. I wonder if in 5,000 years they'll watch my video right now and I can speak with them. 5,000 years later, people. Remember Funko Pop Shaboozey. Remember this. I worship this. This is my religious idol. I need you to... I'm being serious right now. I'm not making a joke to ruin the history books. Funko Pop Shaboozey has deep significance to me. Please put this in your 5,000 years... later history book. Funko Pop Shaboozey. This is not a joke. This is not a drill. I want the children who are in history class 5,000 years from now to have a section on the Funko Pop Shaboozey, all purely because of this video. I need to ruin history. I need to make false history that this was important to me. But it was important to me. But like, you know, I need to exaggerate how important it was to me for a joke. Okay, I'm going to go to Swampert maybe and like ruin my own life. I don't know. Suppose maybe I should have gone to Zapdos. But you go Swampert because it doesn't take layers while layers are not there. Oh, Moltres comes in and takes a Surf? What? So intriguing, man. Morning Sun they do. That's kind of insane. I'm gonna click Wish. Yeah. Do you think Forretress realizes that he is a mere golf ball in a cosmic game of sport? And that he's nothing? If only I had my flamethrower Tyrannosif to threaten this Forretress. You know? If only. What if I make layers also? This could serve to allow me to chip heal up enough to not be upset. What's Asynchronous saying? Sorry I'm late to the Asynchronous. Just got off an important call with Tim Cook. You know, I think since our last Asynchronous chat session, hasn't Tim Cook stepped down as CEO? I wonder if it was because of this guy. Was this guy the replacement? That chat message had deeper significance than I realized. That guy replaced Tim Cook at Apple. Let Tim cook, they said, but not when he's around. Not when Prior Chatter is around. Who else is still listening to Leica G6 in 2028? Who else? It's only me, I think. It's just me, and there's no one else that shares my no one else shares my enthusiasm for anything these days. Damn them. The Fori does not have Explode, which is good news for people who love bad news. Snorlax. Oh, crap. I don't think I'm great against the Snorlax right now. I think I'm gonna roar. Okay, good move, Jim. Predicting the curse. Beautiful. Oh, he parried Snorlax. That might be so huge. Then go straight to Arrow. Oh, the insane full para. Arrow is actually... it's occurring to me that Arrow is far more powerful than I realized in this position. Arrow is my ticket out of here. Because it's adamant, it can actually do good damage to Snorlax. Yoo-hoo. People are speaking and I'm listening. You rest assured. Okay, from here do I just double edge? No, I think Rock Slide is still better due to doing more... due to the fact that it does more to Furry. Specifically. I think Arrow is my ticket out, man. Arrow is my ticket out of here. I think they should have gone to Suicune. Oh, they're doing Suicune last. Well, then I just go to Furry and Explode on the final turn, I think, and I'm good. Doesn't that win? Interesting scenario. I think I don't click Rock Slide here. We want Zap in maybe to defeat Suicune easily. So you go Swampert, Sack, go Zap, Thunderbolt the Suicune, you're good. Something like that. Swampert rather irrelevant either way in this scenario. Sack Swampert. Who needs it in this endgame Sif? Who needs Swampert? Actually, I should not have refreshed there. I should just perish on purpose. Wait, protect once? So Sun runs out on the exact turn I get Zap in. That's what we want. Oh, they're doing it. They're being smart. Let me just go zap right now then. And we just have zap in on the Suicune and we do it. Is it talk though? Are they talking? If so, what about? I'll go furry. Oh crap. Awkward. Do I die? Let me calc this then. Suicune. Let's see, we did... Rest Zap versus... Defensive Suicune. After a Calm Mind did 40. Does that line up with this amount of HP and such? Yes. It's probably this set. +2 special attack against Fortress. Will it KO? No. That should be a... Oh, it's... Okay. Well, then arrow wins. No worries. They didn't have rest anyway. Did you? Woohoo! How to evolve Thin Hamster into regular hamster. Remember that whole thin hamster thing? Remember the thin hamster? That was funny, wasn't it? The thin hamster? That was the good times before I got trapped in here. By the High Priest, who hates me. You know, I should never have gone to that Sunshine Dway historic site and angered the ancient spirits. Very big mistake. Huge mistake by Jim. Huge mistake by Jim. Shouldn't have done any of that crap. Okay, it's so tempting to rock slide here. Truly. If I flinch, it's over. And plus I chip Skarmory significantly, but no, I won't. Because toxic would be devastating. I'll spike initially in case of Gwei. Yeah. I also spoke a little bit with this ancient warrior. I spoke with this guy. Can you believe this is like 3,000 years old and I looked at it and it's a guy holding a weird scimitar or something? Who made this? Who the hell made this 3,000 years ago? Who made this crap? It's kind of beautiful. It's kind of artistic. The weird eyes and it looks like an alien. Looks like an alien being. I said, I hate you and you're stupid, and then he cursed me to... He cursed me to be trapped in a purgatorio. Damn him. Shouldn't have angered him. I shouldn't have angered you, ancient Sun Xingdui, strange individual with a scimitar. Shouldn't have angered you. For no reason, too. It's my first instinct is to say I hate you very much. What the hell's my problem? Why don't I relax for a moment? What's my issue with the guy? What's my issue with ancient scimitar? Maybe I deserve it. What was my problem? Oh, I'd immediately resort to I hate you. Come on. Okay, I think my only recourse here is to go to Swampert. I want to preserve Zap because it really destroys this subpass Jolteon shenanigans. But if I get exploded here, it's a little bit of a disaster. Incomprehensible Claydol nickname. I can surf for Toxic here. A bit toxic, if I may. The Toxic Miss is a little bit... That's a bit terrible for my spirit. I could have gone straight to Furry and relayed as well. But I feel like Toxic in this is pretty high value. I would do it again. I wouldn't think this is refresh. Clay doesn't seem to fit the pace. So I do stand by the Toxic selection. I really do. I'll go for Surf this time. If they explode, I think I live. And also their spin is gone, so my Furry can make layers. Which I would accept, even though I would not have a good wall for meta. I would then try to... Okay, sub Thunderbolt Baton Pass. What's the final move here? HP Grass? I would possibly think so. I would think maybe. Just raw. I want to make sand, I think. To prevent this from chip healing often. Try to wish up my Zapdos, if I may. They might allow me. Might be allowed. You reckon they'll just explode? I don't know. I'll go swamp it. They might rock slide the Zap. A Jill. Alright. Could have healed Zap, but also it was risky. This is... Okay, let me try protecting, see if they just explode. Double edge. Alright. Does pretty good chip. It certainly does. I think, yeah, I think we'll continue to surf here. It's a Jill, double edge, medium mesh. And then what? Bad luck Brian? I guess my Swampet's job is to beat meta. Beyond that, I don't super need it. It's good versus Claydol, but I don't need it. So I'm okay with it losing a lot of health here. Although this would suggest that Last Mon is something that also wants Swampert chipped, because they're sending it into me. That this Meteor Mash crit was unfortunate, wasn't it? Indeed. Shaboozey Funko Pop, you got any tips for me? I might sincerely buy this. It would be so funny to have this, wouldn't it? Just a Shaboozey Funko Pop on my shelf. Once, I did like a Secret Santa with some friends of friends who didn't know me that well. The only thing they knew about me was that I like Pokemon. And one of them, who didn't know me that well, was assigned me as their Santa gift recipient or whatever, and got me a Digimon Funko Pop. I think they didn't know the difference between Digimon and Pokemon, so they just like, oh, Jim, he likes Digimon, and he got me a Digimon Funko Pop, and it's a prized possession of mine. I think it's very funny that I got a Digimon Funko Pop as a gift, and I wear it with pride. It was what Digimon even was it? It was the one that's like, it sort of looks like Zangoose, but he's got orange streaks, you know. You know the one? I'm gonna just search Digimon Funko Pop and see if it comes up. This is important. Digimon Funko Pop Wave 3, Wave 4. Actually, you know, it could be like any of these, men. A lot of Digimon look very similar. It's this fella, I think. Wait, do I want to go to Amazon.com? No, here we go. Gabumon. I think it was Gabumon. I don't know, though. Gabumon? They just call a guy Gabumon and get away with it? How could you? Okay, Ice Beam would break sub against all, except for the final, who I am hoping is not a ice resistance. Maybe it's a Dugtrio Sif. See, this is an issue due to the fact that I do not actually have an arrow fast enough to outrun +1 Tyrannosif. This is actually quite a problem. Am I presently dead? Yeah, Tyrannosif last doesn't. You know what? We can't say it doesn't make perfect sense. Damn it. The extra chip from the damn Meteor Mash crit might actually make all the difference here. Very unfortunately. Might be a furry HP bug angle then. Which does 44. Can we manage? If I switch in Swampert, I chip heal once. And it's a Protect Mind game to live, I think. Do you think they'll dance again or just attack? If I protect, I don't even... No, I do live in Earthquake. They did not dance again. And I think I live in Earthquake. Oh! Oh! Yes! On 1 I'd live. I think it would... Yeah, 41.2. I was at 42, so I actually always live. Beauty. Alright. But the damage would line up with Jolly Sif, so we know we're not faster with Arrow. That's the downside of Adamant Arrow, but we sort of make up for it with the fact that we have very bulky Swampert, but in this particular battle, the Swampert got crit. It's okay. I will probably do the HP bug as the best maneuver I have. We just don't get flinched. You just don't get flinched, and you're okay. Don't you flinch me, Guy Goose. Oh, you crit me. The monkey's paw curls. He didn't flinch me. You didn't flinch me, that's for sure. What happened was even worse. Oh dear. Well, does Sif live? Do I live one with Sif? Hmm. Yes. Okay. Maybe this was the safer play to begin with, because it would erase the flinch chance. We should live a... some... I always mess something up in the damn calculator, but no, that was a correct calculation. I always have like a Ganlonberry enabled in the calculator by accident, and it ruins all the calculations, and it says I live when I don't live, and I operate under false assumptions. Okay, beautiful to not lose any health on Blissey. I think with what we have, we can win this. No Forry, though, is a bit rough. I probably should have done the Sif play to begin with to preserve the Forry for the Spike Spin scenario, but hey. You know. Honestly, Blissey just solos, does it not? The only thing is we gotta get through Claydol, but I think Zap can beat Claydol quite well. A Thunderbolt is probably about to be unexpected and kill this. Yep, they didn't expect Thunderbolt. I didn't kill, though. Didn't quite kill. I think I valued healing this poison. Oh, they actually did that. They protected. The switch to Jolt is pretty obvious, but like... I think it's actually fine. Because I'll just go Bliss. And they don't have a layer right now. So they can't punish it very much. And they did the Ice Beam on Skarm, and Ice Beam hits all. With minimal downside, man. I'll heal if I bring them low enough to not be able to sub anymore. Claydol takes a big hit. I'll go Arrow into this. They explode. I think that's fine. I think Blissey solos the remainder of the battle. Unless they get crit or parrot or anything crazy like that. And now that I've said it, it's probably going to happen. But, you know. Okay, I did get parried. I think I should actually switch out here to heal the para. Right? Well, why not just go straight to Blissey? I think I should just go straight to Blissey and then heal. And then I should win unless I get in absurdly horrible luck. Unless my luck is boneheaded or something. Unless I have boneheaded luck, I think I'm okay here. I will Thunderbolt, because there's no real recourse if I just Ice Beam on the subsequent. Even if they Volt Absorb, it doesn't save them. Folks! Are we understanding each other? Whereas a Toxic might have ended my life if they live with Skarm. Woohoo! The freeze for the road. They thaw instantly anyway. Folks, it's over. I have it. I have it. And I'm in a Chinese closet doing it as well. And I did it in a Chinese closet. Jimothy did it in a Chinese closet. Is that what the man from Iron Man sounds like? I haven't seen that film. In probably over 10 years, so I wouldn't know. God, I hate red Jice cheese. Okay, asynchronous chat. Maybe it's time to turn you off, you idiot asynchronous. We're going to have new, fresh asynchronous chat messages in the next one. For now, we have Scrandle in China. Being in China has an impact on the Scrandle. Double bacon cheeseburger or the fried chicken. I'm going to click on the cheeseburger without thinking too hard about it. Pork in a bun, mate. Or the battered sausage and chips with curry sauce. I think this does not look horrible. It looks like pretty crispy. You can't go too wrong with some nice chips, mate. I don't know if I'm a huge curry sauce fan, but am I insane to think this beats the pork in a bun, which sort of... No, the pork in a bun is a winner. Corn dog with a mega point, mate. A mega point? Yes, please. The bread with the lard never stood a chance. Pie chips, peas and gravy, mate. That beats the tragic bacon. Philly cheese steak. Or the buffalo... I'm going to go with this. No, the Philly cheesesteak is a winner. Turkey schnitzel in a bun. This kind of looks outstanding. This looks... I sort of want this right now. I'm kind of hungry. For $3.40? Brother, this should be like 100%. That looks... What a deal. The Frankenfeast hot dog. Or the pie mash and liquor, mate. Where's Malatuto? Where's the spicy rabbit head? Can I get that? I'll take the Frankenfeast, I suppose. Balti pie with a red stripe. What is a red stripe? It's a lager beer, man. The sausage mix and chips, mate. I feel like the pie and pint looks alright. But I would predict that this wins. I was damn right. I was damn right. Sausage bap, mate. Sliced steak with... No, the sausage bap I think looks better. No, never mind. I don't think that meat looks very good. Foot-long sausage roll, mate. Grommet. Look what they've invented, Grommet. It's a foot-long sausage roll. In all my years, I've never seen anything like it, Grommet. Okay, tacos probably wins. Although Wallace would go freaking crazy for the foot-long sausage roll. Grommet would not hear the end of it, let me say. Pulled pork and beef or the Jockey Whopper burger. 3 burgers, 3 bacon. This is the British idea of what American people eat. Can I get the 3 burgers, 3 bacon, 3 sausage, and 3 cheese, mate? I guess I vote for it. It says 84%. You'd sort of die instantly if you eat that. That is 84%. I don't think that should be higher rated than the turkey schnitzel, which I thought looked beautiful. Am I crazy, or does this look like finely grilled and with nice bread? And it's cheap as dirt. Am I crazy? This is one of the best looking... I want less... I would like this. It's a good... It looks good, man. It only had 57. Was this monstrosity has 84? I think people have messed up priorities. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching. 我在中国. Let me show you the extent of the Chinese closet that I can show you here. When it extends outward. It's not a closet. It's in fact a room. I say this every time. No one listens to me anyway. I lean into the Chinese closet joke because you just sort of insult this home where someone lives. And this is a home where someone has spent their life, and you'd call it a closet. It's sort of rude. It's a spacious apartment. And this is one room of the spacious apartment. You're calling it a closet is a bit rude. Well, because there's a curtain here. There's a window behind that curtain. You see the light peering out? You insult people's homes, and you are not very polite. Okay, and the Sun Xingdui ancient warrior will get you. He's going to get you. So is the Funko Pop Gabumon and the Funko Pop Shaboozey are going to team up against you, you damn... What, do you have any respect for people's homes? Come on. Okay, bye-bye.